So somehow I just totally buried it out of my mind that Elon Musk was on SNL. I totally forgot about that. It was in 2021, if you can believe that it's already been that long, if you did remember. Because I was like, wait, he was just recently on SNL? I was like, what? And yeah, when I saw 2021, I was like, number one, why? What the fuck was going on? Where they were like, yeah, we need to put Elon Musk on here. Well. Apparently, he's got some stories about his time with the writer's room of SNL. And Sam Seder, he tackled that one today. And honestly, he nailed it. This was one of the funniest bits of commentary that I've seen in a while, specifically on like the writer's room situation at SNL. And also, I actually have a take I'd like to share when we get there.
But here is Elon Musk trying to tell a joke, I guess.
This is a joke he pitched to SNL that all these guys, I think Calacanis, who he's talking to, helped him write it. Maybe they're very proud of it.
Here we go.
For me, the funniest week of my life, or one of the funniest, was when you did SNL, and I got to tag along. Maybe you saw it. Maybe behind the scenes, like some of your funniest recollections of that chaotic, insane week when we laughed for 12 hours a day. It was a little terrorizing on the first couple of days, but.
Oh my God, this guy's such a dork.
Yeah, I was a bit worried at the beginning there because, frankly, nothing was funny.
Day one was rough.
Oh yes, professional comedians you are. Talking about how unfunny the writer's room and the comedians of SNL are.
Yeah, so, I mean...
It's like a rule, but can't you guys just say it? Just say the stuff that got on the cutting.
The funniest skits were the ones they didn't let you do.
That's what I'm saying. Can you just
There were
say
a couple of funny ones, that they didn't let
Get
you
ready,
do.
folks.
so that he
It's gonna be
doesn't.
I'll pause it for a second. Are these all like his sycophants? Like how these guys, is this his entourage and he's being interviewed by his...
By the way, just a quick thing. Look how uncomfortable every single one of these dudes looks. Like, I don't understand it. How do you have this much money, but somehow, some way, are wearing pants that look like they're made out of cardboard and don't fit properly? If you see this much ankle, I'm sorry. I feel like then at that point, your pants just don't fit you correctly.
employee entourage?
Yeah, these are all the venture capital guys. Calacanis.
But then again, me and wearing a suit as much as I do.
David Sachs and Chamath Palihapitiya, the sort of crew of his sort of, I guess, posse.
Round table of douchery.
Nothing like having all your friends on the payroll. That I like.
And that's the thing is, yeah, well, I'll get to that point later.
One or two, because it was, in your mind, which one do we regret most not getting on air?
You really want
That guy is really, he's such a fucking dork.
to hear that? I mean...
Everyone's instinct not to tell him is right.
It was a little funny.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Here's a story of a man named Elon. He's about to tell a really shitty joke.
Go, guys.
Strap in, everybody.
All right. So one of the things that I think everyone's been sort of wondering this whole time is Saturday Night Live actually live? Like live, or do they have like a delay, or like just in case there's a wardrobe malfunction or something like that? Is it like a
Truly live.
5-second delay? What's really going on? But there's
anything that is run by the FCC has a 5-second delay, whether it be a political speech or any of that, because they it's an FCC regulation. Okay,
there's a way to test this.
Right. We came up with a way.
There's a way to test it, which is we don't tell them what's going on. As I walk on and says, "This is the script." I'll throw it on the ground. We're going to find out tonight, right now,
If Saturday Night Live.
if Saturday Night Live is actually live.
There's a 5 or 10 second delay. This is well known.
I'm going to take my cock out.
The men living up in shock.
This is the greatest pitch ever.
that lady.
And
Ew.
if you see my cock, you know.
Oh God. And this is the part about stand-up that always bugged me, especially if I was bombing, where I'm like, okay, but then you'd see like this get laughs, and now you kind of understand, the plight of Richard Jenny.
It's true. And if you don't, it's been a lie.
A lie. All these years.
All these years.
Now this is.
We're going to bust them right now.
And we're pitching this.
Yeah. So we're pitching this.
On Zoom.
Yeah,
Oh
pitching this
my
on Zoom on
God.
like a Monday after. We're
Guys,
like,
get ready.
over the weekend. We're like pitching this
We're in
like
Miami,
noon.
yeah.
And it's
Hardworking.
it's Jason's on.
I work constantly.
And
Mike and you.
yeah, and Mike. So essentially got like who my friends who I think are sort of quite funny. Jason's quite funny. I think like Jason's the closest thing to Cartman that exists in real life.
Literally on the edge of my seat waiting for this punchline.
Guys talking to you right now.
We have a joke going that he's Butters and I'm Cartman.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys.
So
Jesus, this is so
and
awkward.
Mike's pretty funny too. So
I mean, again, this guy's got like
we tell him,
major, like, I don't want to say coke energy, but he's definitely on some sort of amphetamine.
just like guns blazing with like ideas, and we didn't realize like actually that's not how it works, and that's normally like actors, and they just get told what to do.
Let's go sell some dividends.
And like, oh,
Right.
What, you mean we can't just like do
It's,
funny things that we thought of? What?
They're watching this and on the Zoom they're aghast.
Yes, no, no,
I just bought Toys R Us. Yeah, let's liquidate it.
Elon's pitch.
Yeah, the silence. Like, so I'm like, and I was like, is this thing working? Is this?
It's like, are we muted?
Is that mic on?
And they're like, we hear you.
Yeah, and then after one
folks,
silence,
here's
like,
here's the
Mike
funny
just says
part
the
that,
word cricket.
even with having articulated, is this thing on? They don't realize where they are in this scenario.
Yeah, you're bombing live to the head writers and the head of SNL. Could you guys imagine Lorne Michaels just doing his little Dr. I didn't find that very funny. I'm sorry, Elon. I know that you have more money than God, but funny's funny and you're not it.
In other words, like when a comedian goes like, this thing on, it is a way for them, when they do it ironically, it's a way of acknowledging that, oh, it's not that I wasn't just unfunny. It's that you can't hear me.
Yeah.
But he's saying it unironically. He does not realize that their reaction wasn't like shock. I got news for you.
Did the Zoom freeze? I think that they're just laughing so hard that they sent it into buffer.
If you work at Saturday Night Live, the idea of someone pulling out their penis or saying the word cock is not shocking to you. It's not shocking to you whatsoever.
No, they actually had what was that really famous? Oh, I forgot. It's my dick in a box.
The
My
stuff
dick
that they
in a
have
box,
seen and done
baby.
as comedians over the years is completely, that is not shocking to them. I used to
That's a great bit.
I used to play a
Monday, a dick in a box.
poker game down the hall from Jay Moore. This is, 20. And every time we would be playing poker, Jay Moore would knock on the door. The guy who owned the house would open the door, and Jay Moore would be there with a cop saying, can I borrow some sugar, completely naked. That was just like, it was almost like a tradition. The idea that they were shocked as opposed to like,
I mean, that is 90s comedy. Guys, look at my dick.
Rolling their eyes.
it's not funny. How do we deal with this? The awkwardness was that. You were just so unfunny that they didn't know how to handle it.
Well, you haven't heard the punchline yet. I know it's 3 minutes and 25 seconds into this.
All right, let's go.
That's normally like actors, and they just get told what to do, and like, oh,
Right.
What, you mean we can't just like do funny things that we thought of? What?
Was that a punchline? Jeez. What is this, a church audience? Man, I haven't seen people this eager to laugh since I was last in church, and the pastor made one of his PG, possibly PG-13, zingers.
They're watching this and on the Zoom they're aghast.
Yes,
Like,
no,
Elon's pitch.
Yeah, the silence. Like, so I'm like, and I was like, is this thing working? Is this?
It's like, are we muted?
Is that mic on?
And they're like, we hear you.
Yeah, and then
Why are you sitting like a child on your couch? Like, guys, anybody in my audience that's more professional than me, can you just answer if this is how your suit's supposed to look when you're sitting on a couch? Because I've always been super uncomfortable with my pants going anywhere near that far up. Also, that just makes me think, like, it's got to be cutting right there. Like, what? These guys have more money than I will ever see, and they still can't wear a suit properly? What the actual fuck?
And then after a long silence, like Mike just says the word crickets.
And they're not laughing.
And they're not even a chuckle. And I'm like, what's going on
And then
here?
Elon explains the punchline,
Yes,
which is...
exactly. So there's more to it, okay?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's just the beginning.
So Elon says...
So then I'm like... So I say, like, I'm gonna reach down.
Oh my God, pins and needles, guys, here it comes.
Into my pants.
Into my pants, and I stick my hand in my pants, and I'm gonna pull my cock out. I told this to the audience, and the audience is gonna go, what?
Right.
And then I pull out a baby rooster. You know.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, this is kind of PG. You know, it's like that's not that bad. It's like this is my tiny cock, and it's like,
God.
what do you think?
And so then...
And do you think it's a nice?
Is that it? Matt was like, you got to listen to the punchline.
I mean, there's 2 more minutes, but I think that's probably a good enough telling.
It's his tiny cock, guys.
You know what this reminds me of? When I say to Saul, hey, man, you got to clean up the living room. It's clean. What are your balls doing there? And he goes, what? My what? My balls. What did you say, Dad? Oh, what do I got to pick up? Pick up your basketball. My basketball?
Yeah, it's sitting in the middle of the room. It's almost like a booby trap. Oh, what?
Same mentality. He brings out his...
we got to get to the plane. Maybe if we get there soon enough, you could see the inside of the cockpit. The what?
Pants, a baby rooster.
Yeah, what do you mean by it? Do you mean sex?
No!
Do you it? And the SNL people, they were just looking at me like, what's he talking about?
Oh my God, these guys.
Oh my God, this guy's way too edgy for us. Oh,
Guys,
we're gonna have to go, Saturday night X-rated if we continue with that.
So blown away. They didn't get my sort of pun.
Oh, tonight on Saturday Night Live, Elon Musk's tiny cock.
Or I'm gonna have to pull a baby rooster out of my pants.
Oh
for
my
the
gosh.
punchline of that joke.
Isn't a baby rooster just technically a chick?
So yeah, that was good. A little bit of comedy to end the day.
Good stuff.
Is it? I don't know.
Balls.
I just love the way that because his mom, Elon Musk's mom, got on and said that don't make fun of his sense of humor because he's on the spectrum. And it's like, well, what's the excuse for the
What? What the richest man, one of the richest men in the world's mother publicly said that, right? What?
rest of those guys on that stage? It's the exact same
No
juvenile sense
fucking
of
way.
humor,
100%.
and
Well,
they have millions of dollars.
to be honest, they're all like, they all just suckle at the
Why
teeth,
is this so
probably on
funny
some
to me?
level.
Yeah,
He's on the spectrum, guys. Be nice.
the rat fuck.
All right, we got time.
Oh man.
I'll take
All right. Oh Lord, that was did you guys have fun? I had fun. Oh man, that joke was it was the best. I don't understand how Lauren Michaels could have turned that one down. What do you mean? We're gonna have to pass. We can't get a little cock from the part of the costume department. I'm sorry. And Elon's just sitting there like, what do you mean? Why can't I? I mean, I'm rich. I could probably fly in a tiny cock tonight. Dude, what the fuck? I'm not sure what's more disturbing in that clip. The fact that he was so confident in his line, or the fact that his sycophants, that's a good word for them, were so eager to laugh at his bullshit. I mean, dude, that literally, I can't stop using the term for him because that's all he is. He's a fucking dork. That guy in that blue, tan, green, whatever fucking suit, the guy with his pants way too high, that guy, the Cartman to his Butters, what the, just remember every time that we start going into the shitter that these are the ones behind it. These are the ones that are behind the lobbyists. They're the ones behind all of these shitty ass policies that are keeping them rich and keeping us down here, which somehow, we're all happy and function. But then this guy, he's literally the most unhappy, most unsatisfied man on the planet. It's kind of funny. But Anyway, if you enjoyed this, then leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000. I'm making my way there, so I really appreciate you guys checking out my content, and I'll see you in the next one.